God says, your faith is about to unlock a miracle message from God today. My child. Today I need you to listen carefully. Do not click away from this message because what I am about to tell you is not a coincidence. You may have felt discouraged. You may have been praying for something for a very long time. You may have cried when nobody was watching. You may have wondered if I heard your prayers at all. But I want you to know something today. I have heard every prayer. I have seen every tear. I have counted every sleepless night. And now the season is changing. The miracle you have been waiting for is closer than you think. The breakthrough you thought would never come is already being prepared. The door that seemed permanently closed is about to open. But there is one key that will unlock what I have prepared for you. That key is faith. Faith is not believing when everything looks good. Faith is believing when nothing makes sense. Faith is trusting me when the evidence says otherwise. Faith is standing firm when everyone else gives up. Many people stop believing right before their miracle arrives. They quit praying. They quit hoping. They quit expecting. And because they stop expecting, they fail to recognize the blessing when it comes. Do not let that be your story. Because I am calling you to believe again. I am calling you to trust again. I am calling you to hope again. My child, I know the battle has been difficult. I know there were moments when you questioned everything. You questioned your purpose. You questioned your future. You questioned whether your situation would ever change. But I never left your side. Even in your darkest moment, I was there. Even when you felt abandoned, I was carrying you. Even when you felt forgotten, I was working behind the scenes. What you call a delay is not a denial. What you call waiting is preparation. What you call silence is me arranging things in ways you cannot yet see. Remember this. A seed spends time underground before it breaks through the surface. The process may seem invisible. But growth is still happening. In the same way, I have been preparing your miracle beneath the surface. You cannot see it yet. But it is growing. It is developing. It is getting closer every single day. The enemy wants you to quit now. Because he knows what is coming. He knows your testimony will inspire others. He knows your breakthrough will glorify my name. He knows your miracle will prove that I am faithful. That is why the attacks became stronger. That is why the doubts became louder. That is why the waiting became harder. But do not be afraid. Because greater is the power that is with you than the forces working against you. I have not brought you this far to abandon you now. I have not guided you through every challenge just to leave you at the finish line. Your story is not over. Your breakthrough is not cancelled. Your miracle is not lost. It is on its way. I need you to keep believing. I need you to keep praying. I need you to keep trusting. Because faith activates what fear tries to stop. Faith opens doors that human effort cannot open. Faith creates possibilities where none seem to exist. And your faith today is about to unlock something extraordinary. So if you are listening to this message right now, receive this truth in your heart. The waiting season is ending. The preparation season is ending. The season of seeing my promises fulfilled is beginning. Do not focus on what you lack. Focus on who I am. I am the God of impossible situations. I am the God who makes a way where there is no way. I am the God who turns mourning into joy. I am the God who specializes in miracles. And I have not changed. The same power that parted the sea still exists. The same power that healed the sick still exists. The same power that raised the dead still exists. And that power is working in your life right now. Even if you cannot see it. Even if you cannot feel it. Even if you do not understand it. Trust me. Because your faith is about to unlock a miracle. My child. There is something I need you to understand today. Many people believe miracles happen only to others. They see blessings in other people's lives and wonder why their own prayers remain unanswered. They watch doors open for others while their own doors stay closed. They see breakthroughs happening around them and begin to think they have been forgotten. But that is not the truth. I do not play favorites. I have a purpose for every person. I have a plan for every life. And I have a miracle assigned specifically for you. The reason your journey looks different is because your assignment is different. The reason your process has been longer is because your testimony will be greater. The reason the battle has been harder is because the victory will be powerful. Do not compare your timeline to someone else's. Do not compare your blessings to someone else's. What I am doing in your life is unique. Your story is being written by my hand. Every chapter has meaning. Every delay has purpose. Every challenge has a lesson. Even the pain you experienced was not wasted. I know there were moments when you felt broken. Moments when you thought you could not continue. Moments when you felt like giving up. Yet somehow you kept moving forward. Do you know why? Because I was strengthening you. I was teaching you how to trust me beyond your circumstances. I was building a faith that could survive storms. Anyone can believe when life is easy. Anyone can trust when everything is working out. But true faith is revealed in difficult seasons. True faith stands firm when the answers are not visible. True faith says, God is working, even when nothing seems to be changing. That kind of faith gets heaven's attention. That kind of faith unlocks miracles. My child, some of you have been praying for financial breakthrough. You have watched bills increase. You have worried about your future. You have wondered how everything will work out. But I am your provider. I know your needs before you even speak them. Continue trusting me. Continue being faithful. Continue walking forward. Because provision is coming. Others listening today have been praying for healing. You have carried pain for a long time. You have felt exhausted physically, emotionally, or spiritually. You have asked me when relief will come. I want you to know that I see your struggle. I see every difficult day. I see every moment of discomfort. And I am still your healer. Do not lose hope. Do not stop believing. Because healing often begins before it becomes visible. Some of you have been praying for relationships. You have asked me to restore what was broken. You have asked me to send the right people into your life. You have asked me for love, companionship, and peace. Trust my timing. What I bring into your life will be worth waiting for. Never settle for less than what I have prepared. Never chase what I have not assigned to you. Because my plans are always better than your expectations. My child, I know that waiting can feel lonely. Sometimes it feels like everyone else is moving ahead while you remain in the same place. But what you cannot see is that I am preparing things behind the scenes. Just because something is taking time does not mean it is not happening. A farmer plants seeds and waits. For days, nothing appears. For weeks, nothing appears. But beneath the surface, growth is taking place. Roots are forming. Strength is developing. Preparation is happening. Then suddenly, what was invisible becomes visible. Your miracle is following the same pattern. Much of what I am doing cannot yet be seen. But that does not mean I am inactive. I am arranging circumstances. I am opening opportunities. I am removing obstacles. I am positioning people. I am preparing blessings. And when the right moment arrives, everything will come together. You will look back and realize that every delay had purpose. Every disappointment had meaning. Every challenge was preparing you for something greater. Do not let fear convince you that nothing is changing. Do not let doubt convince you that your prayers are wasted. Do not let discouragement steal your expectation. Because expectation is the language of faith. Keep expecting good things. Keep expecting answers. Keep expecting breakthroughs. Keep expecting miracles. For the God who created the heavens and the earth is working on your behalf. And when I move, no obstacle can stop my plan. When I open a door, no one can close it. When I bless you, no one can take it away. So stand firm today. Lift your head. Strengthen your heart. And remember this truth. Your faith is not in vain. Your prayers are not ignored. Your waiting is not wasted. And your miracle is getting closer than ever before. My child. Right now, I want you to stop focusing on what you have lost and begin focusing on what I am about to do. The enemy has spent a long time trying to convince you that your best days are behind you. He has whispered lies into your mind. He has told you that you are too late. Too broken. Too weak. Too far gone. But I am telling you the truth today. Your story is not ending in defeat. Your story is not ending in disappointment. Your story is not ending in failure. I am writing a different ending. An ending filled with hope. An ending filled with restoration. An ending filled with blessings that you never imagined possible. My child, there are things happening right now that you cannot see. Conversations are taking place. Doors are being prepared. Opportunities are being arranged. People are being positioned. And all of it is part of a plan that is larger than you realize. You have prayed for answers. You have prayed for direction. You have prayed for change. And I have heard every word. Not one prayer has been ignored. Not one tear has been forgotten. Not one cry from your heart has gone unnoticed. I know exactly where you are. I know exactly what you need. And I know exactly how to bring the answer at the right time. Trust my timing. Because my timing is never early. My timing is never late. My timing is always perfect. You often want immediate answers. You want instant solutions. You want everything to happen quickly. But sometimes the blessing requires preparation. Sometimes the miracle requires growth. Sometimes the promise requires patience. Because if I gave you certain things too early, they could harm you instead of helping you. That is why I prepare you before I promote you. I strengthen you before I elevate you. I teach you before I entrust greater things to you. My child, do not mistake preparation for rejection. Do not mistake waiting for abandonment. Do not mistake silence for absence. I am closer than you think. Even now, I am guiding your steps. Even now, I am protecting you from dangers you cannot see. Even now, I am working in ways that your human eyes cannot understand. There are blessings I kept from you because they were not right for you. There are doors I closed because they would have led to pain. There are relationships I removed because they would have distracted you from your purpose. At the time, you did not understand. At the time, it hurt. At the time, you questioned my decisions. But one day you will look back and thank me. You will see that my protection was hidden inside your disappointment. You will see that my wisdom was hidden inside your delay. You will see that my love was present even when life made no sense. My child, a new season is approaching. You have been in a season of testing. A season of learning. A season of growth. But now a season of reward is beginning to appear on the horizon. The seeds you planted in faith are beginning to produce fruit. The prayers you offered are beginning to produce answers. The trust you maintained during difficult days is beginning to produce results. Nothing done in faith is ever wasted. Every act of obedience matters. Every prayer matters. Every moment of trust matters. And I have seen it all. I know there were days when nobody encouraged you. Days when nobody understood your struggle. Days when you felt alone. But heaven witnessed your faithfulness. Heaven witnessed your perseverance. Heaven witnessed your courage. And heaven has not forgotten. My child, I want you to begin expecting good things again. Expect favor. Expect opportunities. Expect restoration. Expect breakthroughs. Not because life is always easy, but because I am faithful. Too many people spend their lives expecting disappointment. They expect failure. They expect rejection. They expect problems. And eventually fear becomes stronger than faith. Do not allow that to happen. Replace fear with faith. Replace worry with trust. Replace doubt with expectation. Because what you repeatedly expect influences how you walk through life. Walk like someone who believes that a miracle is coming. Pray like someone who believes I am listening. Trust like someone who knows I am working. Because I am. My child, the next chapter of your life will require greater faith. But it will also reveal greater blessings. The things I am preparing are bigger than your current understanding. The opportunities are larger than your expectations. The blessings are greater than your imagination. That is why I need you to remain faithful now. Do not quit before the breakthrough. Do not stop before the victory. Do not walk away before the answer arrives. You are closer than you realize. Closer to healing. Closer to restoration. Closer to provision. Closer to peace. Closer to your miracle. Hold on a little longer. Pray a little longer. Trust a little longer. Because what I have promised, I will accomplish. What I have spoken, I will fulfill. What I have started, I will complete. And when your miracle arrives, everyone who doubted will see my faithfulness. Everyone who questioned your journey will see my hand upon your life. And most importantly, you will know that it was not luck. It was not coincidence. It was me. The God who never failed you. The God who never left you. The God who always keeps his promises. So continue believing, my child. Continue trusting. Continue standing firm. For your faith is unlocking a miracle even now. My child. As you listen to these words, I want you to understand something important. You did not come this far by accident. Every step of your journey has been seen. Every battle has been recorded. Every prayer has been heard. Even the moments when you felt completely alone, I was there beside you. There were times when you thought you would not make it. Times when the pressure felt unbearable. Times when the weight on your shoulders seemed too heavy to carry. Yet you are still here. You are still standing. You are still believing. And that is proof that my hand has been upon your life all along. My child, many people only recognize miracles after they happen. They overlook the countless ways I protected them before the breakthrough arrived. Think about the doors that never opened. Think about the plans that fell apart. Think about the opportunities that disappeared. At the time, those things felt like losses. At the time, they felt like disappointments. But now I want you to see them differently. Many of those closed doors were actually acts of protection. Many of those disappointments were acts of mercy. Many of those delays were acts of love. Because I could see what you could not see. I knew where certain paths would lead. I knew what dangers existed ahead. And because I love you, I redirected your steps. My child, there are blessings coming into your life that will make sense of the waiting. You will understand why certain relationships ended. You will understand why certain opportunities disappeared. You will understand why certain prayers were delayed. And when that understanding comes, your faith will become stronger than ever before. The miracle I am preparing is not merely about changing your circumstances. It is about transforming you. Because the greatest miracle is not always what happens around you. Sometimes the greatest miracle is what happens within you. I am developing wisdom. I am developing patience. I am developing strength. I am developing character. I am shaping you into the person you were created to become. And that process is valuable. Do not despise the process. Do not rush the process. Because what I build slowly often lasts longer than what appears overnight. My child, there are signs all around you that I am moving. Sometimes they are small signs. A new opportunity. A new connection. A new sense of peace. A renewed hope. A sudden reminder that I am with you. Pay attention to these moments. They are not random. They are reminders that I am near. The enemy wants you to focus only on what is missing. I want you to focus on what is growing. The enemy wants you to focus on obstacles. I want you to focus on possibilities. The enemy wants you to focus on fear. I want you to focus on faith. Because faith changes the way you see everything. Faith allows you to look at a challenge and see an opportunity. Faith allows you to look at a delay and see preparation. Faith allows you to look at uncertainty and still expect victory. My child, there is power in expectation. When you wake up each day expecting me to move, your heart remains open to my guidance. When you pray expecting an answer, your faith becomes stronger. When you trust despite uncertainty, miracles become possible. Do not underestimate the power of believing. Many breakthroughs begin in the heart before they appear in reality. Many miracles begin with a decision to trust me one more time. And today I am asking you to trust me again. Trust me with your future. Trust me with your family. Trust me with your finances. Trust me with your health. Trust me with your dreams. Trust me with the things that keep you awake at night. Place them in my hands. You were never meant to carry every burden alone. You were never meant to solve every problem by yourself. That is why I invite you to come to me. To rest in my presence. To find strength in my promises. To find peace in my love. My child, the breakthrough you seek may arrive differently than you expected. Sometimes I answer prayers in ways that surprise you. Sometimes I open a better door than the one you were knocking on. Sometimes I provide a greater blessing than the one you requested. That is because my vision is greater than yours. I can see the entire path while you can only see the next step. Trust my wisdom. Trust my direction. Trust my plan. Because my plans for you are good. They are filled with hope. They are filled with purpose. And they are leading you toward a future brighter than you can imagine. The season ahead will reveal my faithfulness in new ways. The season ahead will bring opportunities you did not expect. The season ahead will strengthen your testimony. And when people ask how you made it through, you will have an answer. You will tell them that it was not your strength alone. It was not your intelligence alone. It was not your resources alone. It was me. The God who walked beside you through every storm. The God who carried you when you were weak. The God who turned your pain into purpose. The God who transformed your waiting into a miracle. So hold on, my child. Do not give up now. Do not stop believing now. Do not lose hope now. You are too close to the breakthrough. Too close to the blessing. Too close to the answer. Too close to the miracle. Keep your eyes on me. Keep your heart full of faith. Keep moving forward. Because what I have promised is coming. And when it arrives, it will be worth every prayer, every tear, every moment of waiting, and every step of faith. Your miracle is closer than ever before. My child. As this message comes to an end, I want you to remember one final truth. You are not reading these words by accident. You are here because I wanted to remind you that your story is still unfolding. The chapter you are in right now is not the final chapter. The struggle is not the conclusion. The waiting is not the conclusion. The uncertainty is not the conclusion. I am still writing your story. And the pages ahead contain blessings that you cannot yet see. There will come a day when you look back at this season and understand why you had to walk through it. There will come a day when your tears are replaced with joy. Your fear is replaced with peace. Your weakness is replaced with strength. And your waiting is replaced with fulfillment. Do not give up before that day arrives. Do not stop believing before that day arrives. Do not let temporary circumstances convince you to abandon eternal promises. Because I am faithful. I have always been faithful. And I will remain faithful. Now take a moment and pray with me. Heavenly Father, thank you for every person listening to this message today. You know their struggles. You know their fears. You know their prayers. You know the burdens they carry. And you know exactly what they need. Father, I pray that you strengthen their faith. When doubt tries to enter their mind, replace it with confidence. When fear tries to control their heart, replace it with peace. When discouragement tries to steal their hope, replace it with fresh strength. Remind them that they are never alone. Remind them that you are working behind the scenes. Remind them that every prayer matters. Father, open doors that no one can shut. Make a way where there seems to be no way. Bring healing where healing is needed. Bring restoration where restoration is needed. Bring provision where provision is needed. Bring peace where peace is needed. And let every person listening experience your presence in a powerful way. Help them trust you even when they cannot see the full picture. Help them walk by faith and not by sight. Help them believe that you are able to do more than they could ever ask or imagine. Father, bless their families. Bless their homes. Bless their work. Bless their future. Protect them from harm. Guide their steps. And fill their hearts with hope. We declare today that fear will not win. Doubt will not win. Discouragement will not win. Because you are greater than every obstacle. You are greater than every challenge. You are greater than every problem. And you are still a miracle-working God. Father, let this be the season where faith rises. Let this be the season where prayers are answered. Let this be the season where breakthroughs appear. Let this be the season where miracles become reality. We place everything into your hands. And we trust you completely. In Jesus' name. Amen. My child. Before you leave, hold this promise close to your heart. The miracle may not happen today. It may not happen tomorrow. But every day brings you one step closer to what I have prepared. Keep praying. Keep trusting. Keep believing. Keep moving forward. The answer is coming. The breakthrough is coming. The blessing is coming. The miracle is coming. And when it arrives, you will know without a doubt that I was with you the entire time. Never forget. You are loved. You are chosen. You are valued. You are protected. And your faith is about to unlock a miracle. God bless you.